Hello. It's 2nd or 3rd of June. And I do apologise for, okay, it's the 4th of June. I do apologise for not making a video for a long time. We've had all sorts of really strange weather this year and it's put everything out, and we're still about 4 weeks behind. So I think it's time to whiz round the plot, show you what we've been up to, and just kind of get you guys up to date a little bit. Something that I should have done ages ago. Here are my leeks growing in the greenhouse just in a pot. Pull a few out, wash the roots off, and I've just made a hole here with what used to be a javelin. I'm just going to nip the roots off. The reason I do that is just for ease of dropping it in there. And the next one. I did the rest of the row last week, so I've just saved these for you to have a look at. Just pop those in there, and all I'm going to do is fill that with water, and that's it. I'm not going to fill them in or anything like that, and the weather and the rain will do its stuff. Now we've got a big drain pipe thing here, and I was going to just try, actually I'll put the one I was going to put in there, in here, and I've drilled that right to the bottom. I'm going to put that in there and give that a good water in, and we'll see by the end of the year if there's a difference between planting them like this and planting them in the ground. So that's my leeks. I've got 3 rows of leeks there now, about 30 plants. I should have seen a few of these. Onions are all coming on beautifully. These ones I planted in November. They're just about ready to harvest, but usually when the wind knocks them over, then you can say, right, that's about the time to eat. On onions, if you get this thing come up the middle, it's got a little pointed bit, that's the seed head. If you leave it to go like this, which is when it's going to flower soon, you will lose the onion. If, however, you pop them off earlier on, then you'll save the onion. Just about every one of these this year, you'll see that on the end there where I popped it off. If you leave it like that, you get a great big lump of wood down the middle of your onion. And so that's not the best thing. But I've left those really just to show you. These onions here, the wind has started to knock those down. And so when they go down, I just fold them over, and that will effectively stop the onion from growing. So if you want an onion to get big, don't let it fold over. Courgettes. I've got 4 plants in here, 2 green and 2 yellow, along with the obligatory wild tomatoes that have come up in the compost, so I'm going to leave those and just see what's happening. I've got some tiny little yellow ones in there, and then some more over there. So that's the first signs that we're actually getting on track for this year. And so we are about 4 weeks late. This time last year I was actually harvesting courgettes. So it's looking good. Step. We've got half the sweet corn in, which is down over here. The other half of the sweet corn still in the greenhouse waiting to plant. The veg differences, which will start soon. Strawberries, the weather's been so rubbish, I've just not had a chance to even weed this, but last weekend I did come round here and get some straw down on these, and we've got the first strawberry. We'll pan up there to the fig tree. They're just coming into leaf. It all came into leaf between our 2 beasts from the storms. All the figs that were left over from last year have just about died off, but we've got a really lovely crop coming on. Then we've got our beetroot, 3 different varieties of beetroot. and our parsnips are all coming on nicely. The asparagus, I've been cutting it as it's been coming up. So we've had a really good crop this year, so I'm quite pleased about that. I had to harvest the garlic because overnight it started to rot off, so I've had to lift it. It's all okay apart from that one, funnily enough. And these are some that I brought back from France. And you see the roots are just starting to go off, so I'm going to harvest all of this today and dry them off, and that will hopefully save the crop. Runner beans coming up now, got some flowers on which I'm really pleased about, but again this time last year I was picking my first runner beans, so we are still 4 or 5 weeks behind time. And of course the success story over the years is the artichoke. This has been knocked down so many times and broken you wouldn't believe it, but it still keeps coming back. So this is one of those plants that I'm just waiting for it to keel over. But we've got triplets on there this year, twins and triplets.
Is that not a quad?
Is that a quad?
One,
Oh
two,
yeah,
3, 4.
yeah, 4 in that one. I'm going to leave these to flower so the bees can have them.
And they are so pretty.
And they are fantastic. These are apparently, which we now spot, susceptible to black fly. He says, squirting the camera with soapy water. Okay, I'll do the runner beans instead. This is literally just washing up liquid. And I'm just blasting those off. Detergent and washing up liquid used to be recommended. It's been taken off the list for some reason. Probably because they want to sell more chemicals, but I still use washing up liquid, so there you go. And the same applies really to the broad beans. We've got black fly suddenly appeared on the broad beans, so I'm going to do the same with those. You can spray them and then just wipe them off, or I don't use chemicals at all. If it's called the washing up liquid chemical, then that's fine. And here's the first broad bean. Look at that. I know I'm supposed to cook it, but hey, they are delicious. Into the greenhouse. Next video we do, I'll unload the potato. I planted those in January, so hopefully we've got a nice crop of potatoes in there. Here's the garlic that I harvested the other day, and it's still a good size. And but you can see it went a bit odd, but even that's usable. So all good. Bearing in mind we are subject to the weather in this country, we're doing okay. Greenhouse is all planted out now, and we've got cucumbers, we've got aubergines, we've got I think 12 or 13 tomatoes, and still the remains of the stuff up there ready to go out. So that's it for today. I will love you and leave you and get on with some weeding down here, and I'll see you again very soon. I need to talk about plastic, so I'll talk about plastic in the next one. Okay, take care guys.